Hey guys, Biker Brendan here. Today I'm going to be installing a DRC Edge 2 taillight kit for a Honda Crf250L. So that's what the stock one looks like, really big and ugly, and this is the new one, which is actually going to sit sort of underneath the plastic. So here we go, let's install it. First we'll grab some Allen keys. We need to take off the side plastics so we can take that back plastic off. I think the seat needs to come off first. Find the right sized Allen key. Take off these two bolts that hold the seat on. Whatever you do, make sure you don't lose any bolts, because that could be bad. Alright, take those two off, sit them down, and then just pull the seat back and lift up. Just like that. And sit him down over there. Alright, now this back plastic, maybe we'll try taking these off. I'm going to be keeping the stock tail lights to put on the new kit. Alright, so now this back plastic just lifts off. Oh yeah, so they pull out of there and then that'll lift off. So you don't actually have to take that that bolt out. You can just pull it out of the rubber grommet there. Yeah, alright, so you take this bit off. I might actually put this bolt back in just so I don't lose it. So this is the original. Looking forward to getting that off. Alright. Now, by the looks of it, there's 4 bolts here. And I think that whole assembly will come off if you take those 4 bolts off. So we shall test out my theory. Okay, socket set would be a lot better for this. Okay, I'm going to get a socket set. There we go. So the small bolt on the front is a 10mm, and I'm guessing that the other one is a 12mm. There you go, 10 and 12. So grab your Alright, and now with all those bolts off, I think, hopefully it should just, there you go, and there is the rear tail assembly. This new one is going to look so cool. So like, look how big that thing is. It's just massive. Alright. Now I want to keep these stock turn signals. So to do that I'm going to have to take this plastic Alright, so with these, if you want to unclip them, you have to pull up on this tab and then pull it out. And once you've done that, it comes away from the rest of it. Alright, and then I can use my good old shifter to take off these turn signals. Put him back on there so we know. Alright. This wiring's going to have to be cut somewhere. I think I will cut it about here, so that I can still use these connectors, still use this connector. All I have to do is tap in to the brake light colours. So there's 3 brake light colours there. And that should be all. On this kit it says motorcycle colours, we've got black, we've got green and yellow, and we've got green. And they're the 3 colours that come with the DRC kit. So what I'm going to do is cut this halfway along. Pair of cutters. Not them, these ones. So I'm gonna cut it right there. Okay. The next step is to hook up this wiring to the DRC kit. So hook those 3 wires up to those 3 wires, and then we can mount it. So first, just finish the wiring. Red goes to green and yellow, yellow goes to black, and green goes to black. Okay, so that's kind of confusing, but the bike, this is the bike, and I left the turn signals on. The bike green goes to the kit's black, the bike's black goes to the kit's yellow, and the bike's green and yellow goes to the tail lights red. Alright, so now I'm going to put heat shrink on all of these so they don't touch. Alright, so I've done all the wiring and heat shrinked it on so that no dirt will get in there. And this is the original part with the blinker switches, because I really didn't want to cut these if I could help it. And I left this rubber grommet on so I can put that back over the switches. Alright, so now all the wiring's done, we can go ahead and put the kit on. Alright, so there's 2 little plastic bits here. Make sure they go inside the metal tags. Alright, now if you remember, there'll be 2 smaller screws and 2 larger screws. The larger one goes at the back. Reasonably tight. Alright, so the next step is to put the blinkers on. So we undo this nut, thread the wire through the hole, put the nut on. Now, if you're using the stock blinkers, you have to use the bigger holes. If you're using aftermarket blinkers. If they've got smaller holes, you can use the smaller hole, obviously. Wow, it looks so much better. Alright, so once you've screwed it all back on, just double check that they're all nice and tight. Alright, and then we can go ahead and put the plastic back on. And then these just push back in. And then the seat sits on. Alright, now, there it is. Doesn't that look so much better? Alright, turn him on. It's going to be pretty hard to do the brake light, but blinker still works. Check the other side. Awesome. Don't know if you can see that, but the brake light works as well. So there it is, guys. There's how to install a DRC light kit on a Crf250L. Hope you have enjoyed it. See you guys.